Hey guys, what's up? So this week's question is one that I've been asked a few times before. Obviously, I've answered it a few times also in numerous interviews, but it is a question that people keep asking, so I'm figuring it must be of some general interest still. And it was Braden who asked it this time, and it goes as follows: Who would you say are your influences when it comes to singing, Roy? And I guess it depends a little bit on how you define influences, but I'm sure that artists that my parents listened to when I was a child must have influenced me somehow since I was there. And they listened to artists like the Beatles, Elvis Presley, Bee Gees, Pink Floyd, Barbara Streisand, ABBA, you name it. They listened to a lot of different artists, but those were some of them that I, can remember. But it wasn't until I was 13, 14 years old and I discovered the song Take On Me with a-ha on TV, and I just completely fell in love with the high shiny vocals and that style of writing songs. And I got hold of a copy of Hunting High and Low, their first full-lengther, and the songs off of that album, kept me entertained for a long, long time. I was a super fan of a-ha. And speaking of high shiny vocals, TNT, Norwegian TNT, sort of was my entrance into metal in the sense that, that was the first song that I heard where I figured, this is metal, and yeah, I like it. I love the songwriting, I love the guitars, and I love the high vocals. And the fact that they were Norwegian probably also helped quite a bit, I'm sure. And then I had a couple of years of listening to Iron Maiden and a couple of other artists, and then I got tipped about an album called Rage for Order by Queensryche. And this album and band completely changed my world. Here was a band that combined heavy guitars with experimental songwriting, and at least in my ears, perfect vocals and lyrics that really meant something. And I was a huge fan of Queensryche for years to come after that. But that was about it. Queensryche, Jeff Tate, a-ha, and Morten Harket for sure, and those few artists that I mentioned, from my early, let's say, formative years. Yeah. That was it. Peace out.